Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. And today is an exciting day. It's the first day we actually start to put anything into my car. So we're starting with the electrical. I'm gonna do like the larger line from the alternator, power line back, do my fusing under the hood most likely. But the most exciting part about today is actually that I got my amp. I found is gonna be a Down for Sound JP8 for the moment. It's 800 watts RMS, but they test out around like 13 to 1500 watts depending on obviously the one. 4 gauge input, but 0 gauge adapters for that. On the back of these are all so cool. They have a plexiglass piece so you can see all the internals, all the different caps and everything else in here. It's so cool. They got a actual fan in here that runs off the circuit board there. Tiffany style RCAs come in the side of the amp. Just beautiful, beautiful looking amp. I'm so excited I get to try these out. I've been wanting to try Down for Sound for a while now, and I feel like this is a great opportunity. So first thing with this here is getting one of these runs from my Colorado. One of them up into the engine bay, running back. I'm only going to do one run of 0 for this. I'm not doing my doors. The car has a Harman Kardon stereo already in it. I don't know if you all can. Yeah, Harman Kardon. Okay, so I don't really feel like I need to do the doors or anything like that at the moment. I'm not going that crazy. I'm only doing one of my T115s ported in the back, so I don't feel like it's going to overpower the factory system. So I'm just going to leave that be. But now it's just a matter of, I already got the battery out, but now it's just a matter of running the wire, getting the wire routed. I want to try and come up the back here and kind of in and around and up to the battery. So we'll see how that works. All right, so I got the power wire up into the engine bay. It's running right kind of behind the headlight, down into the fender, behind the fender lining. I still kind of have it apart. And it's running down the side of the car, right under the trim panel, kind of underneath the bottom of the car. It pops right out, kind of running under there. It's gonna run to the back. I have to get under the back in a minute and see where I have to come into the trunk. Chances are I'm gonna end up hopping in underneath here somewhere. Somewhere probably down under here. I'm gonna see if there's a grommet or like a hole already in the car from the factory. If not, I might have to drill a hole and put a grommet in. But that's about where I'm at. So I'll update you when I'm a little further. Okay, so next step I want to do before I really go any farther with running it back is I want to make sure I have enough room to do what I want here. The battery sits right at this edge here. I want to try, and this is for the factory airbox. I have an intake cone on here, so I don't have these 2 bolts here anymore. But what I was going to do is build a plastic, like ABS plastic, square piece here that uses the factory bolt and screw area to hold it in place. And what that's going to be is over here. I have my Steve Mead distribution block. Just going to put that, say, here, and I'll have it extend off to fit for that bolt hole. So this will hold it kind of up in that spot so that this gets positioned, say, right about here. All right, so wire is all the way ran under the car, up through the back, through my 0 gauge waterproof grommet, right into the back of the car. So that's all set and ready for me to do what I want with my amp. That's most likely going to go right over in this pocket. Cool, I'm excited. Stopping point for today, I got the power wire up in the engine bay. You guys saw it in the last clip back in the back. But I did build that bracket that sits back down on that bolt you guys had seen earlier. That one right down there. I'm going to rebuild that out of steel, or like out of aluminum or some metal. And I'm going to make it to where it utilizes like this bolt here and that nut there, so I can have 2 places to hold it from, so it's more balanced and a little stronger. But other than that, I just got to make that piece, and my wiring is about done. The only thing outside of that is when I get my other battery, I got to redo my terminals and stuff like that to make it better and fit the wire nicer. But I'm done for now. I kind of made the decision near the end of the day to leave the charging wire from the alternator to the battery and stuff like that alone. The car has factory 4 gauge for all that stuff. And for the 1 amp, I really don't see myself needing a 0 gauge charge line I only use 0 gauge for the run back because it's what I had. It's just what was left over from the Colorado build. But either way, I'm excited that I'm starting to throw parts at the car. It's going to start moving really quick, I hope. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one.